All right, so great question right here. So all of those 12 categories that we walk through, you're going to actually get those as an integrated part of the workshop, but we're really going to focus on 6 core things, and I got them right in front of me, so bear with me because this is going to be a lot to go through, but it's really important. So my whole purpose of this workshop is to help you gain and develop and build your own product and design playbook for yourself. So I know that there's so many different ways to approach how you're going to actually just crush this next year, crush your next level, and get to your next level of performance and help you raise the bar. And I just want to call out, like, these last 2 years have been really about, like, trying to find peace and trying to find awareness and really trying to, learn how to better calibrate how you're going to show up as a product designer or a product maker or as an individual in your craft. But what we're really going to do is use these 12 categories as just core baseline, but we're really going to focus on communication and collaboration excellence. That's going to be one thing. There's going to be 6. I'm going to go through them real quick. And communication and collaboration excellence is really important because when you get to that next level and you're growing in your leadership, we need to talk about the systems and routines necessary for you to have incredible communication, collaboration in your discipline. You can learn all the practices and tools from all the other workshops that you're going to attend here. But what we're going to really dive deep is really talk about what does it take to perform at the next level in communication and collaboration. The next one, we're going to talk about product design and high performance habits. What are the 6 core high performance habits that you need to, based on the research that we have from Growth Day, but also learning about as a product designer, what are the things that you need to do day in and day out to set your product manager, your designer, your other designers, your engineers, and your content team and your business up for success. We're going to talk about those things. You're going to learn how to integrate those things into your practices. Then we're going to talk about execution and system excellence. Execution and system excellence. So when you think about, like, getting things done and also learning about the systems around you and the business that make you work and that makes you tick, like, what does it mean to perform at an excellent level in that? And what does that mean in your craft based on where you're currently at? The fourth thing that we're going to do is rituals and routines. Learning about what your current rituals and routines are in your company and learning about how you can kind of course correct and recalibrate those so that when you start showing up every week, you do know what your rituals and routines are inside your organization. So we'll have worksheets and little tactics that will help document those things so that when you leave the workshop, you're going to know what you can do to start integrating better practices into that. The fifth thing is we're going to reconnect to your passion and your purpose and intentionality. So yes, it's been a wild couple years. We're remote, we're in-house, we're out-of-house, all sorts of things. But I really want you to be able to know how to connect to your passion, how to connect to that purpose, and do it intentionally every single day, because it's going to be what sustains you over the long run. So I'm your high performance coach, so I'm going to bring the fire in this and really help you kind of connect so that you can just drive through and crush the rest of the year. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about is weekly roles, responsibilities, the big rocks, the rhythms, and schedules that are going to help you sustain just incredible growth. Now, a lot of the things of how can you ship a product so fast? How can you build teams that really just accelerate on all different levels? Well, you got to have really dialed in schedules. You have to understand the content rhythms of your business, and you got to be able to understand how to get in a flow. We're going to take it so much further than that. So these are the things that are going to sustain you and help lift you up. But of course, those 12 pillars that I shared earlier in these earlier videos, those are kind of things that I really encourage all designers, makers, creators to kind of go through at least once, and then you level those up. So what are some types of results that you're going to be able to get? In a sense, you're going to probably build more confidence. You're going to build more awareness. And you're going to actually go through and have some solid self-talk and then connect with other people inside your groups that we're going to have at the tables so that you understand, oh, wow, okay, yeah, this is how I handle this. This is how you handle this. We're going to start growing together. It's going to be a ton of fun and you're going to get a ton out of it. Over the last 3 years of my life working on these things to be able to help you kind of dial in what's necessary. What do you need to be able to push through and to just gain a lot more intentionality, like I was saying. You can expect to learn a lot about that, right? Communication, collaboration, excellence, product and design, high performance habits. You're going to learn about execution and system excellence. You're going to learn about rituals and routines inside of your team and business and how to be aware of them so you can push through. You're going to learn about your passion and your purpose and intentionality and how to integrate those things. And then you're going to learn about weekly roles, responsibilities, big rocks, rhythms, and schedules. I know it's a lot of things, but we're going to dive into all of those things in this workshop. And you're going to have nothing you've ever seen before is going to be like this. Because in the past, it's about, well, actually in the last couple of years, right, we were in this mode of kind of being stagnated or not knowing how to get back and get into productivity. We're going to really up your game and get you in high performance productivity in a whole new way. It's going to be a ton of fun. What drives my passion around this is because I've seen the results of people going through this. I've seen the results of teams being able to ship products faster and have more harmony and just peace of mind going through, and everybody on the team learning about what the team needs, what the team wants, what the team desires, and really helping build better teams and build better products from this. So like, you got super talent on your team, but imagine being able to like 10x how your team performs, and also the results that you're having on a quarterly basis, on a yearly basis, potentially get raises from this. You're going to be able to have more peace of mind on how you're performing, and you're going to know what you need to do to get to that next level of performance. So I'm going to bring all those things. It's going to have a product and a design hat coming in and supporting you through this. I just love seeing the results of the people that I coach and seeing how they grow through this. And I got to say, even if you go through all of this training, you could go through the whole entire training like in the, next year and the following year and the following year, and you will see that you will get to another level over and over and over again. It's not like one and done type of training. You can go through these practices, you can go through these worksheets, you can have this support on an ongoing basis, and that's what you're going to get from this training. It's going to be a ton of fun. I'm so passionate about growth and development because we all started at the bottom. We all started at trying to figure out how we could be really solid in this discipline and where we could go with growth. I'm going to teach you about the growth loop. I'm going to teach you about all these rituals, routines, and habits that really sustain growth in this field. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to give it to you straight up. And I'm going to talk about examples of how you can do this in your practice and how you can be aware of it. And it's just going to be an ongoing thing. And I just can't wait to support you. I can't wait to root for you. And I can't wait to support you in your next major big project and your big rocks and the things that you're trying to accomplish, because that's what we're going to do at the Front Utah Conference, baby. And it's going to be fire. So I can't wait to meet you, and I can't wait to see you. We're going to do this together, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So let's go. Let's get after it.